Good morning, everyone, my YouTube subscribers and friends and followers. On a beautiful July morning on the 24th. Beautiful weather. Okay, we're out in the Maniacal S10 shop, and I have designed a steering wheel stabilizer for doing my front end alignments. Looks complex, but yet not. And here's the material you will need to make this with. MIG welder for one, and materials. And I'm going to try to get this to focus. Most of this was purchased at a flea market. Treasure Isle, actually. Get this to focus. It's a 15-inch pry bar, or a lot of people call it Wonder Bar. This was purchased at the flea market. I was hoping it was going to focus, but apparently it's not. But, as they call it, the Wonder Bar or a pry bar. Carbon steel, tempered, and hope it'll focus. Always wear protective clothing. Whatever you need to protect yourself with. Always be careful. Now, I'll show you what this is for a little bit later in the video. Okay, now maybe it's wanting to focus. Apparently I was too close. And I'll turn this back over. If you can read it. Okay, and a 4-inch cutting wheel, which is right here, and a grinder, both of which I used. And of course, my MIG welder right there, it's a Chicago 170. Set it at 30, which is 30 inch per minute, low heat setting, and do your thing with the welding. Always be careful, extra caution, and protective clothing. Okay, now the main part of the steering wheel stabilizer is the Wonder Bar or pry bar. Flea market. All these parts are the flea market. Put in the guides. The angle iron bed frame. I happened to find it. Now here's a weld that I had to cut 2 of the pry bar Wonder Bars to get the length I needed. And there's actually a better full picture of it. Give me a second, I'm going to turn this thing around in a vise. Okay. Octagon rod stock. Of course, the C-clamp, flea market, a Craftsman wrench I had, junk metal, flea market of course, cut for the handle. All I do is tack it up. All I go to do is stabilize the steering wheel. Okay, now for the flip side. Okay, flip side, here we are. And I ground down the weld summit. There we go. There's the weld. Tack welded, ground down smooth, all is good. And make the measurements as you need according to your vehicle. And a red duct tape, and as I call them shim protectors. The bed frame is on the corners of it so you don't mar up the steering wheel. Really efficient. Okay. Be right back. This normally takes 2 hands. I'll try to do this with 1 hand, of course. Grab your handle. There's nothing keeping it from actually falling off. So that's the reason why it takes 2 hands. Let me tighten up my vise a little bit more. There we go. That's not wobbly. And here's how this works. A little bit to show you. And the guides, the white pieces, are bar stock. 1/4 inch by 1.5 inch and tack welded. And here you are. Up and down as you need it. And there you are. Now we're going to go out to the car and show you how this works. Now please excuse the background noise. We're out in my driveway with my Pontiac G6 and I'm going to show you how this actually works. It's really simple. And you could probably work it with telescopic steering, which I don't have, but I do have tilt steering. It does work on a 1-piece steering column back in the day that doesn't tilt or telescopic and does work with tilt. So it gives you extra adjustment. So give me just a second, I'll set this up. Okay, this is how this sets up. The sock is for between the base of the steering wheel stabilizer and your seat. And here's how simple it works. You set the steering wheel inside to the fingers where the rubber pieces are at, or if you need to, inside of here, and work your tilt to help you get more stabilization. And when you're doing the front end alignment, and I use an angle gauge up here, is where the steering wheel will be straight than what it is now. And with the angle gauge up here in front of the clock or the speedometer to tell you that you're at 0 degrees, which is perfectly straight. And adjust your tension as needed. Tilt up, tilt down, in the middle, wherever you need it. Your lock bar, steering stabilizer bar, or angle iron. Tighten her up, and you got it. You may need to do a little fine adjustment ever so often as you do the alignment, but it works. And there you have it. That is it. My creation of the steering wheel stabilizer. And it took me an hour approximately, or give or take an hour, and cost is $6. That's not counting the MIG wire and electric. I'm just a basic cost. This works with all 3 of my vehicles: 08 G6, 010 Aveo, 89 S10, or the Monaco S10. I think it would work with tilt steering. Not tilt steering, I'm sorry. It does work with tilt steering, but telescopic steering. None of my vehicles have telescopic. So sorry I can't give you that information. So when you find out, leave me a comment in the box at the bottom and let me know. I'd appreciate it. I think it will. Okay, thanks for liking. Like my channel. Smash the subscribe button, the alert bell notification. Like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all checking in, see what's going on, and be safe, stay safe, precaution, and as you're doing the front end alignment, always be careful on jack stands. I will talk to you later. Have a great one, y'all. Be blessed, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.